Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Justin.
Hey, I'm Justin's mom, Kelly.
That was a fantastic intro for both of us, Mom. Yeah, so in these trailer reactions, we are trying to take a step back and we're deliberating on our most anticipated games of 2020. We're watching these and reacting to these trailers because we're putting our thoughts together to get our top three. Only three. Our
Just
top
three.
three. That's all
Okay,
you
wait.
get, Mom.
I get three. You get three.
Yeah, I get three, you
Okay.
get three.
All
No
right.
subsets, no like, 3A or 3.
All
No,
right.
we don't get all the way to 3Z in this. Only
Okay.
three.
Well, I've got a
Um,
lot on my list, so it's going to be nice to have some reasoning, something to really make my list be good and solid. And
exactly.
I need convincing.
We want solid lists around
Solid
here.
lists.
Yeah. We don't want those transparent
Yes,
lists.
and no weak lists. I want a solid
Yeah,
list.
no weak lists. You can find that podcast right here on YouTube, and then you can also find it on iTunes. So just search the Old Ass Casuals, and then it'll pull up on iTunes, and then you can listen to what will our top three be. It's going to be really exciting to find
It is
out.
exciting. I can't wait.
All right, enjoy these trailer reactions. And my mom's dancing.
PlayStation.
I did see nudity on that.
I
by the
did
way.
too.
To 10,
I can hope.
how would you rate our kiss from last night?
Oh man, this is awesome.
Yeah, it looks beautiful,
Who
right?
decided to
Yeah.
join us?
I didn't think
All
a
right.
game could look better than Red Dead, and
You all know the
No.
drill. Run your routes,
Wow.
mark your logbooks. You run into
Oh.
anything you can't handle.
Hey. Ellie! Spores everywhere.
I know.
Oh, clickers.
You come back.
Dino, where are you?
The snow part was my favorite part of the first.
Yeah, it looks really beautiful.
Get off me! Please stop! No!
Oh, dang. Who just got shot?
Ooh,
They
damn.
beat the snot out of that person.
Yeah, she
Was
was,
that
that was
Ellie's back?
that was Ellie's back. Yeah, and that was Tommy.
You have no idea
Oh,
you're
it
walking
was.
into.
It
Yeah.
sure
What are
is.
you doing?
You don't know how large that group is.
Oh God, those colors
How
are beautiful
armed.
right there. Ooh,
I don't
that might have been the nudity. The guy was definitely naked in that torture chair.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
see.
You can't stop this.
Oh shit! Super quick.
What the hell are you doing here?
You think I'd let you do this on your own?
They didn't kill him.
Damn.
Oh my god. When does this come out? Oh, there we go. There's my answer. Ah, that'll be here before we know it. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, that's yeah. I think they must have updated this trailer with an end card because when I first watched it, and that's what I was like holding in from you for months and months, and I don't know how maybe you knew the release date.
I
but-
didn't. I
oh,
have avoided all the stuff about it. All of it, just because I had been waiting for us to be able to do something,
Yeah,
which
talk
has been
about it.
really difficult.
Well, good for you. Yeah, because they must have updated the end card here because the original release date was February 28th. So it was going to be like right around the corner.
Ah, so they bumped it back. I hope
Yeah.
they don't bump it again.
I don't think they will, but it was like crazy because nobody. I mean, there wasn't an event going on. They just came out. Maybe it was the State of Play or something like. No, sorry, maybe it was like close to the Game Awards. When did this trailer drop?
Well, they had. I mean, they did a big State of Play
no.
right by the Game Awards.
This is September 24th. That was a long ass time ago. So
Yeah.
no, it was just a random ass, I don't know, press release. Basically, they had invited a lot of industry folks to go out and play. I think they played like a 2-hour like portion of the game and everything. And so they had this whole, media beat of, all right, we're going to announce the trailer, and then like the next day it's going to be all the industry people are able to talk about the game. And then all of a sudden, like 2 weeks later or a month later, they were like, oh, by the way, we're going to push the release date back to May 29th. So it was really weird. But that trailer, I forget
It's
how
incredible.
damn good that trailer is.
I know. And what's interesting to me, because it's all those familiar places that we got to see in the first one.
Yeah.
So, which is incredible. Tommy looks great. Joel, on the other hand, has aged. Now, why did they do that to my boy?
It looks like they aged him like 20 years.
Exactly. He's a freaking old man. Tommy looks exactly the same.
Yeah, weren't they like the same age pretty much?
They're very close in age.
Yeah,
but,
that's what I thought. And I mean,
come on.
it doesn't say, like, I was curious if it gave us like a little synopsis of this game. Like, okay, yeah. The Last of Us Part 2, 5 years after their dangerous journey across the post-pandemic United States. Yeah. Yeah, 5 years. But it says Ellie and Joel have settled down in Jackson, Wyoming. Living amongst a thriving community of survivors has allowed them peace and stability despite the constant threat of the infected and other more desperate survivors. When a violent event disrupts that peace, Ellie embarks on a relentless journey to carry out justice and find closure. As she hunts those responsible one by one, she is confronted with the devastating physical and emotional repercussions of her actions. So
that's all very, very mysterious. But when you brought up Red Dead,
yeah,
it looks almost like they said, okay, let's take everybody from Red Dead out of it, and then here's Joel and Ellie, and I mean, because the scenery looks so similar. I mean, and just gorgeous. And
yeah, no, it does. I mean, as far as like the scenery whenever they're out there in the snow-covered landscape, for sure. Right now, I went to the PlayStation product page for The Last of Us Part 2, which is a damn amazing product page. Like
is it?
It's phenomenal. Yeah, because it has like a loop of video from those from that trailer, just playing over and over again. And I'm like, that's how you do a product page, people. Because damn, that looks good. And I love that scene where they're in the subway station, and it has those red colors based on like, it looks like I don't know, like almost like there's a fire behind it. You know how whenever there's a fire, and then like with the shadows, how the color plays in the shadows and everything. Yeah, it looks really
I
rad.
definitely need to watch that one again. It was really pretty.
Yeah, that was a really good ass trailer. The red colors remind me of like the hues and stuff from Control, because I'm playing that right now. And
are you liking it?
Yeah, I'm digging it. It's different, and we'll get into that. Like, we're going to talk about our top games of 2019 here pretty soon on our podcast, which is the Old Ass Casuals podcast. You can find it on iTunes. Need to get it on other places here eventually. But so, number one question, Mom. Okay, obviously you love the trailer. Like,
yeah,
that goes without saying. What do you think that event was? Because she's got her girlfriend, that she's like, hey, how would you rate our kiss if you had to rate our kiss? And Ellie's like, I couldn't rate it because it was off the charts. And she's like, oh, snap.
I think it's the girlfriend that gets shot.
See, I think that's what they want us to think. And I almost feel like that Joel is still a figment of her imagination. And as she's going through this horrific killing spree, he's with her, psychologically.
Then Ellie's a bitch that she aged him that much in her mind.
You're like, can you not have kept him like in his
Yeah.
mid to
Yeah.
like mid to late 30s, early 40s even? Like, come on,
Yeah.
Ellie. Shit.
I didn't age that much
Yeah.
since then. How
Yeah.
come he did?
Yeah, I mean, hell, it's been longer than 5 years since we
Yes.
got The Last of Us Part 1. That was in 2013.
Yeah, so come on now, y'all. But I mean, because she is on a quest to go find her. At least that's, she was trying to. So that, I guess maybe they are leading us to believe that that's what happened.
Yeah.
God,
Obviously, somebody that she knows and she's very close to gets killed, is what it looks like. And as of right now, without having played any of The Last of Us 2 and only have seen obviously what we've been shown in these trailers, there's only 2 people. I guess there could be 3. Her mom. The third one could be her mom, and that could spur her onto this like horrific, killing spree. Because we did get that weird trailer like a couple of years ago where it was like a woman in the trailer, and it didn't focus. Like there was no Ellie, there was no Joel. You're like, who are these people?
I
Like,
didn't.
what
I
is
hated that
happening here?
trailer. I hated it.
We'll need to go
I mean,
back.
it looked like a fun game,
Well,
but it
no,
didn't look
like a fun game in that trailer.
Oh no,
but
no, it was extremely violent. That was
Yeah,
a horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, but now it's like one of those trailers where you want to watch, or one of those games where you want to watch all the trailers in a row and like pick out little pieces of like, okay, can we find additional little nuggets of information that we missed in the
'Cause I
older
remember-
trailers?
One of the trailers that we'd watched, that the scene came from this, and that was in this trailer where you see her hand and it's shaking and she's kind of holding it down. I don't know, can you see that on camera?
That was the first trailer.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
The one that killed me.
Yeah, the one that Joel like comes into the doorway and everything. Yeah.
He wasn't that old in that one.
He was not that old in that trailer. Yeah.
I'm just
I don't
saying,
know.
Naughty Dog, y'all MFers, come on.
Y'all are messing with my mom's fantasies of Joel.
Exactly.
This is some
I mean,
bullshit.
Yeah, he's about to age out for me. Come on.
Damn.
He's not at all.
You're
I mean,
like,
he's a little white. He's a little, white around here. It's all good.
He definitely looks like he's seen some shit.
Yeah.
Like it was more so in his eyes. That was the part where I was like, damn. Like if you go back
I could have gone around the whole aging if it hadn't been for Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy was not aged at all. I'm pulling it up right now. I mean, yeah, it looks like he's been beat up. Like he's got bags under the eyes, and yeah, it just looks like he's he's worked 100-hour work week that week, and he's just fed up. He's fed up.
It's okay
with this bullshit. So
we take a nice little bubble bath.
Yeah, get him some
And then-
face masks.
Yeah, face mask.
Put
Just
those
do a little
things-
spa day.
Yeah, put those little things under his eyes that you can get from Walgreens. They're fantastic. Yeah,
It'll be all right.
We'll fix Joel right up in no time.
Exactly.
So
No problems.
yeah, that trailer was awesome.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait for this game. So May 29th. That does stink because yes, we would have been playing this in freaking February, and that would have been glorious.
Yeah.
But now we've got to wait till May. So
Well, hopefully they don't bump it back again, even further out.
yeah, hopefully not. I don't see them doing that just because it's like eventually they've got to get this game out, and with the new consoles launching in the fall, they need to get it out sooner rather than later because they're going to want to turn the focal point being on the new consoles as opposed to being on The Last of Us Part 2. So,
And I will say thank you guys so much for not making it where I had to buy a PlayStation 5 just to get this game.
Yeah.
I mean, I do want the 5.
yeah, you
but
want those fancy, shiny graphics.
right.
Maybe that'll
But
de-age Joel within the PlayStation 5, because the graphics
Oh my
are
God,
so
if
good.
they said that,
Yeah.
if they said PlayStation 5 will take 15 years off of him,
Day one, sold.
take my money. Take my money.